Welcome, my friends. Welcome to another aimless adventure. Today is a road trip video. I'm heading through Georgia, southbound back home to Florida. But first, we're going to check out this sweet mural here in Sonoy, Georgia, because it's delicious and refreshing. I think it's time we explore more. Let's do it!
I really do enjoy traveling roads I've never been on and seeing towns and things that I've never seen before. There are endless cool things to see across this country. I know we tend to gravitate towards, the popular things or what we see. Straight up haunted mansion. We tend to gravitate towards the popular and the shiny and stuff like that, but there is so much to see on these back roads across America. No matter what state you're in, it's out there. You just gotta turn the key, man, and go see it. Every building's got a story. Every road's... Whoa, I almost started singing a Poison song there. I don't know, something about... Oh no, it's every rose has its thorn or a thorn. Just pulled off this side road here. This whole area got hit by a tornado recently. I didn't get some of it on video as I was traveling through the rural farm over here, but a lot of trees downed. This is a pretty old cemetery. It's just right off this little country road, and I saw some interesting headstones. Pretty cool. This place is not well kept at all, but I'm always fascinated by the way that cemeteries are set up and how they buried folks. Like, sometimes it's just hodgepodge, and other times it's pretty well organized. This one's pretty well organized as far as straight lines and stuff. There's a couple above ground crypts over there, or sarcophagus, I guess they'd be called. Yeah, I don't want to poke around here too much because, like I say, I'm fairly rural, and I don't want to have somebody all upset that I'm walking near somebody they knew. I don't see any dates. Oh, we have some dates here on this one here. 1882 and 1881. So it's been a while. I figured I'd just pull off the side of the road and check this out real quick. That guy has a giant skeleton on the side of his house. 12 to 15 foot skeleton. Very cool. Currently entering into the town of Forsyth, Georgia. I've never been here before, but it's old-timey, so. Got the old train station. Man, this is an epic looking downtown. 1884, that building right there called the Murphy Building. Built in 1884. Man, this is a friggin' gem. Jackson and Smith, Barnesville, Buckys. Interesting name. What an amazing little town. I wish I was stopping to spend more time, but it's now here on the interwebs, and I will remember this place because, Lord willing, we are coming back. And maybe we'll eat at the Big Chick right there. Hopefully, tuning in here to a tiny little YouTube channel might inspire someone to get on out there. Or as I used to say, if you've been around the channel for a long time, those early vids when I had less of a clue of what I was doing, not that I do now, but I had less then, and I used to have this phrase that I would say, open your door and go explore, because every day is an adventure. That used to be my, I think that was my tagline at the end of the videos. But it's true. Nonetheless, it's still true. Occasionally somebody will ask me, what do you do on road trips? I mean, what do you you get bored? Do you listen to what type of music or podcasts? And the answer is yes. All of the above. You can get bored. Usually I don't. Usually there's so much to see, and the way my brain operates, it's constantly scanning around, obviously driving safely and all that, but scanning around, looking for new stuff to check out. And as far as podcasts, today's journey, I'm listening to the 33 podcast, which is Billy Corgan, or William Corgan, from Smashing Pumpkins. So that's what I'm doing today, if anybody cared or was wondering. I'm just put it on and letting it roll from episode to episode. I saw a little something right up here. I just passed it, so I'm flipping back around. It is a small house that is a replication of the larger house. And check this out. We have the small house right there with the larger house that it's a representation of. That's pretty wild. I have never seen something like that before. That's what I'm talking about. This randomness is... I'm happy that these are starting to pop up in a lot of different places. This one here is in what's called Warner Robins location. It's like a beacon, as Randy Travis would say, in his very deep voice, which I cannot do, shining like a beacon on a cold, dark night. But it's not dark out. It is, however, Bucky's. Always epic, always very busy, and always very tasty. There's a cowboy over there. about to take a selfie with the beef. That sign over there is beckoning folk to come and get some of that brisket action. Taco Bout Brisket. There's a ton of Bucky signs along this stretch of road here, which is Interstate 75, heading north and south into Georgia and the other way back to Florida. Probably going to burn my lip. I have procured, I believe is the word. I purchased a large coffee. Been cutting back on sugars considerably for obvious reasons, health and stuff. Coffee is not one of those. No sugar in this though. Just apparently very hot water because coffee's hot. All right, we're all fueled up and got the bean up in the cup. So back to the podcasts, and we continue to travel on. Who knows what we're going to see? We are running out of daylight, so I don't know. Maybe I won't get back to Florida today, or at least home. Fun fact. Wasn't really fun, actually. Interesting fact. Directly across the street, well, where I'm looking, is a cotton field. And when I came up here, northbound, sometime before Thanksgiving, it's been a long time that I've been away from home. I don't think I've been away from home this long in forever, ever, of any home. And anyway, so I stayed in a cotton field because the Buckys parking lot on the way up here was packed. It was loud, as it was ridiculous. It was well lit. So I dropped it over there. I think that's pretty much off limits, but I did it anyway, because who's going to look for you? Who's really going to harass you? One car parked in a cotton field. I'm just glad I can speak properly. Glad no one came by and harassed me, because I was zonked in the rig here. Just off I-75 here in Georgia, I found Plantation House, once a thriving location for folks to stop and get some fixins. Also a gas station at one point. Now just abandonedness. Not only are the doors completely open, but for the record, there are no trespassing signs. But check this out. There are no windows. None. No windows. This place is completely wide open. I like signage and, merch and stuff from places like this, but I don't think there's anything around. I don't know if I'm going to be poking around too much in here, because that is probably rank. This is odd. There's just a stick holding it up. I wonder if that's some kind of trap and I'm going to get Indiana Jonesed. And here's another one, same thing. It's like a stick across the door. I don't know what's going on in this joint. I'm going to cover my mouth with my shirt because I don't know what is up. Just some signs for do not enter, and employees only do not enter. But that door is open. That door is open. So this must just be the old employee bathroom here. There ain't a whole lot going on. Just a rank commode and, the usual. I'll find a dead body up in here. Could happen. An old commode and a reminder to wash your hands. To hear the frogs and all the other critters out there. An old satellite dish. Signage. Now, I initially got off the road. And then the columns of this place are cool. It's a cool building. I got off because I saw a sign for a Stuckeys, which, let's be honest, it's probably not open. Everyone I've been to around the country in the past 3 years, 4 years have been abandoned, burned out, or turned into other things. It's just another bathroom. Oof, that's rough. What's going on back there? That's more bathrooms. What the heck? This place had mondo amounts of bathrooms. Oh, that is just all insulation that has fallen in. This ceiling is dangerous. This place is pretty dang roached. There ain't a whole lot. Oh. It stinks. There's a lot of rot going on up in here. They're probably gonna just level this joint, is my guess. I don't know. I mean, it's concrete on the outside, so the bones are decent, but, and brick and stuff, but I mean, they got everything propped up. This is, I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do with it? If anybody knows, let me know. I'm just looking for any remnants, like a piece of sign, something cool. But there seems to be nothing. Bricks. And then this, more rot. And a sign that really makes sense. Danger. There's another building that way. It's not, I don't know what it is, but there's people over there, and I'm not going that direction because I don't want to get shanked for a video. So, moving on. Gonna have a pretty cool sunset though. Check that out. I'm gonna give this place a shot. It does not look like a Stuckeys. Now, a lot of the quote Stuckeys locations that they're calling Stuckeys nowadays are just places that have Stuckeys items. You know, like the candy and the stuff, but they're not actual legit Stuckeys. And I don't know what we got here. Kind of get a little peep on it, see if I see any official Stuckeys. I see booze, and I do see some kind of merch. Don't know if that's a regular roadside merch, but I do see a Stuckey sign in the back. I have a feeling it's just a candy aisle. However, here we go. It's kind of what I was thinking. It's just the Stuckeys Display, which you can get put in your convenience store if you hit up the Stuckeys folks. But still pretty cool to see. However, they do have Stuckeys t-shirts. None of them are my size. So I'm thinking that this dude probably bought somebody else's shop and it had some leftover Stuckeys stuff. Dang it. Dude showed me some other Stuckey stuff, like this magnet, which is pretty cool, if my camera will focus. And then next to it is another, not a magnet, but just a kind of hangable sign. Well, nightfall has certainly shown up, and we're getting closer. We are almost back to the swampland, y'all. Just a couple more miles. Back in the swampland again. It's closed, but this is the Florida Welcome Center, and it is a wonderful place. They also give you free orange juice. You're here during business hours. They also have this sweet dolphin just hanging out, saying, "Welcome to Florida. Please put me back in the water." They also have a pretty sweet snack location for beverages and other assorted sugar-packed items if you're into that kind of thing. And I knew I smelt it. Now that's old school right there. You only see these pretty much at hospitals and rest stops nowadays, but these used to be all the rage when I was a kid. Pop it in there, put in your coins. Now it's bill validators and whatnot, and get your coffee. And they got lids for them right there. And hopefully those have not been peed on. I'm not sure where they would, but we're up here. We're here on the 75. We're pretty much right there. Call it right there on the edge. And we've got to go down the 75 and across to this region right here into the Newport Richey zone. There's a little look-see at the other side. Also, check this out. They've got an ice cream vending machine with various fruit bars and ice creams and such. Might be hard to see, but they've got this done up with different stuff from, it looks like Disney. You've got Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, probably the other two parks over here. Yeah, Magic Kingdom, and of course, Epcot Center. Plenty of restrooms on both sides and fans for those rather warm summers. Yep. Doubtful it's going to pick it up, but there's a spaceman inside that window. One small bathroom for man. One giant bathroom for her buddy. My shadow welcomes you, along with Steven Tyler, back to the Funshine State, where I'm happy to report I can still wear jeans and a hoodie. We're just across the Georgia line, but we're back. Oh yeah. That's going to do it from this one. Until next time, adventure on.